Hey folks, Carl with Energetic Armament here, and today we're going to talk about our serial ID ring system. So the serial ID ring is something we came up with to help protect your investment. We put the information on the serial ring, including all the federally required information, the place of manufacture, our name, Energetic Armament, and the serial number, and we put that on a ring rather than engraving it directly on the silencer core itself, so that if you ever have a problem, it makes it very easy for us to take that off and replace it. So we'd like to show you how that system works and give you a little bit of background about that patent pending serial ID ring. Okay, so today we're talking about the serial ID ring. So let me show you what a serial ID ring looks like before it goes on a silencer. This is the serial ID ring for a Vox S. It's made out of 17-4 stainless that we salt bath nitride. Some of the information on this, the model name, Vox S, caliber, 7.62 millimeters, a serial number. Then on the other side, we have our company name, Energetic Arms, and the city and state where the silencer is manufactured. And for us, it's Mattapoisett, Mass. So in case anybody's been wondering how the heck you pronounce that crazy name, that is Mattapoisett, Massachusetts. And we're a seacoast town in southeastern Massachusetts. So this is a core. When the cores come back from heat treat, they've been nitrided, and you can see that the core has a couple of features that work with our serial ID ring. It's got a very fine thread on the end here. It's got these little dimples that line up with the ribs. And so the way this system works is when we manufacture the silencer, we take our serial ID ring and we thread it on. It gets threaded onto the silencer, and we bring it just below flush here, so that when the mount attaches, the mount rests on the core for alignment and not the serial ID ring. So this is a silencer that's had its ring swaged on. You can see right there the little swage point. So what swaging is basically punching. It's a disruption process that presses a little bit of this material into that divot that we showed you earlier. The way that we do that, we've got a little press jig here. We take the silencer, put it in. This one's already got a mount on, but gives you an idea. This goes over the punch. You can see the punch there. Goes in, we strike it with a hammer, and then the ring is attached. And that's how you end up getting that swaged point. It's not welded. Sometimes people say, well, they weld the ring on, but we don't. You actually can't really weld to this very well because it's been salt bath nitrided, so we don't have a welding process. But the swaging meets all the requirements to make it permanent. You can't take that ring off without drilling it. And yeah, so that's how the serial ID ring system works on the Energetic Armament silencers.